Hi guys, it's your girl Shadasheia G, and once again I took a long, much needed break and I'm back, and I'm back with consistency. Your girl is back. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be being transparent, and I'm going to be getting into a lot of deep details that I had postponed, and I just wasn't ready to talk about some of the things that I will be talking about in this video. I do want to say it is some triggers in this video, so like if you're dealing with certain things, if you're dealing with depression, anxiety, suicidal, you may not want to watch this video. I will also put the suicide hotline number up just in case you're dealing with anything in your need you need to call. Also, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. I feel like everyone should be aware of that. If you're dealing with anything or if you're going through anything, a lot of times people just don't want to talk about those things. So yeah, if you're interested in this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Leave your girl some comments so I can know what else you guys want to see. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some makeup, and I'm just gonna tell you guys what I've been up to, and we're just gonna talk about a whole lot of mental health issues. Just continue to watch. So with quarantine and everything going on, a lot of my mental health issues, which is crazy, kind of like all happened like so the beginning of 2020 for me was starting out was going pretty well, at least I thought, and then like starting in February, like things I feel like just kind of took change. As much as like I wanted to kind of just tell everybody, I kind of didn't know what to say, and for a long time, like I kind of just kept telling myself like, no, it wasn't a suicide attempt, it was just like more of a, you know, I didn't want to be bothered with. That was what happened. And it kind of took a while until I kind of came to grips like, okay, I'm really sick and I really need to get help. So February 26th of 2020, I took it into my own hands, and I felt like I wanted my life to be over with. And I overdosed on some medication that was prescribed to me. It was a controlled substance. The medication was Klonopin. It was my medication, but I took over the dosage that I was prescribed to take. I was prescribed Klonopin because I have always been diagnosed with anxiety and depression, and my primary doctor had prescribed it to me because I was not seeing a psychiatrist or a therapist as of yet, and I was trying to get into seeing one, and he prescribed it to me in the meantime until I could see like a psychiatric doctor to put me on some medication that I needed to be put on. I was also already taking medication for depression, but he prescribed me Klonopin until I was able to see a psychiatrist, because my anxiety was at that point I was just so overwhelmed. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal, and I'm gonna be concealing with my Uma Beauty concealer in the color Brown Sugar. As far as what triggered me to feel like at that moment that I wanted to take my own life, it's kind of like a touchy subject. I was having some relationship issues. I was dealing with a lot of issues with my son and his doctor's appointment, and I was just really overwhelmed. I was having some issues like on my job. I was just going through a whole lot of stuff. So I took the medication. I was at home. I was by myself. I did not have my children. And within a couple of minutes, I realized that, okay, I realized that if you ever took Klonopin, you know what one will do. And I realized at that moment, okay, maybe, I started feeling a little bit woozy, a little bit, kind of like I just wanted to go to sleep. So I drove myself to the hospital. Thankfully, thank God, I managed to get myself there without wrecking or anything to that nature. I got there and I actually checked myself in. It's an order that at that moment you are not in, you can't make decisions on your own, and everything is left up to the doctors, and it's almost like I was mandated that I had to do inpatient treatment. Thankfully, this all happened before quarantine, because at that moment, if it didn't happen, I'm not exactly sure what would have happened. So I went to treatment, and I did my treatment in Brunswick. It was a little bit further away from here where I stay. I got diagnosed there. I got diagnosed with major depression, which I had already known I had. I got diagnosed with binge eating, which was a new diagnosis, and panic attacks, which is the same as anxiety. I think I did like I said, I haven't done makeup in so long. I think I did my contour too light. Yeah, I definitely feel it. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use my Fenty contour stick in the color Espresso. It's darker, and I'm gonna just go over where I contour with that Anastasia stick, and because this is darker, and I feel like I need this works a lot better. So as I was saying, yeah, I stayed there for about a week. At that time, I was working at the doctor's office. They was informed that I was, had been hospitalized. And when I got there, they took my phone, they took everything. But yeah, I got diagnosed, which I felt like was good. I got diagnosed with binge eating, major depression, panic orders, anxiety, insomnia, and they fixed all my medication. I already knew I had high blood pressure, which isn't a mental disorder. So I saw a therapist there, and I met a lot of people that I felt like was very, it helped me a lot, because knowing, it almost felt like it was normal for me, because everybody there dealt with something similar. Everybody there was mentally ill, and when you're in the outside world, it's almost like if you're mentally ill, people look at you as though you're crazy or you're not normal. But when it all boils down to it, mentally ill is a disease. It's the same as though somebody that has been diagnosed with high blood pressure, heart disease. Mental illness is the same disease, it's just a mental disorder. It's a disease that's in the head and not in the body or the organ, as though some of these other diseases are. I've been on like a psych ward in the hospital, so I was familiar with it. It took everything when I got there. It was just a longer process because the last time I was on the psych ward, I was only there for 1 day, and this time I was there for a week. So you can only get visitors on Sundays. That Sunday my parents did come visit me, and I felt like we had a really good talk. I wasn't judged about anything that I'd done from none of my family member. A lot of people didn't know it was that bad. We talked about, one thing I learned in therapy, we talked about triggers and what triggered me to that point. I'm not going to get into that right now because I feel like that's a whole nother topic and a whole nother story. It was just really at that moment, like, I realized that I was mentally unstable for a lot of things. I was mentally stable at the moment for a relationship. I needed to love myself more, and I just needed to get in a place to better myself. So once I got out, I realized that I just stopped working. I quit my job. I was just really at a place where even when getting out, trying to get to a psychiatrist, trying to get back, because once I left there, like I said, I was like an hour away from home. The people that I was seeing there, I couldn't continue to see them. I had to find doctors where I lived. So I quit my job, and I started looking for care where I stay at now. I still struggled. Like, it was still like a big difference, like because I was so overwhelmed, I was so stressed out. Being a mom, I was working 2 full-time jobs. I wasn't getting enough sleep. It would be days I would go off for 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep. It was just really bad. I wasn't eating healthy. It was just really bad. Things that I did learn and things that I feel like helped me now, as far as a lot of things, like I said, I'm back and I miss doing YouTube. I miss talking to you guys. It was one of the things that I feel like really did help me. And y'all, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys got some time to this video. I wanted to come back pretty much with the first video to let you guys know I'm back, and I also want to incorporate like where my channel kind of took its big peak off was from weight loss. One of the things that do come with stress and mental illness is, and like I said, I was diagnosed with binge eating, is eating a lot. So let's address the big elephant in the room. You guys, I gained hella weight. Like, your girl put on the pounds, and I'm definitely gonna say goodbye to the pounds this year. Like, with quarantine, I've had so much to focus on, and I just want to tell you guys and let you guys know, definitely take your mental health as serious as you take your physical health. physical health. A lot of times people want to focus on so much on losing weight, and they forget that you need your rest. You need to drink. I mean, drinking water and eating healthy also plays a big part in staying mentally. I don't think my eyelash look good, but it's fine because I'm not going nowhere. Eating healthy plays a big part, as well as being mentally stable and being in a place where you actually need to be. You're getting your 8 hours of sleep. You're putting your electronics down sometimes to just literally focus on what's happening right now and focusing on you, meditating. Toodles to you, because a while back your girl had lost that connection, getting that connection with myself, and right now that's the place I am. Good energy, good vibes. Yeah, but thanks for watching this video, guys. Keep coming back. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and the only way I do know to get there, I gotta be consistent. Thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. You guys are rock, and you guys keep me sane. Peace and love.